What is going on, everybody?
What is up?
What up? Episode number
13.
13. Episode number 13 is in the house. By the time you're in this, we hope everyone got... Oh, here we are. Sorry. We like the beat.
I can't help but look at my boy right here. Get in the camera. Come over, cut close.
I like it. I can almost... No, I can't. Now. I thought I could see my reflection, but no. He's too shady for that.
There's already minimal lighting in here, let alone darked over.
Episode 13. We hope everyone got through. For our American listeners, we hope that you got through your first holiday of the holiday season. Happy post-Thanksgiving.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot to be thankful for this year. No matter how you look at it, you are living, you are breathing, you are listening to Strictly Apple Talk.
Live.
No,
not live.
Live
I just
from
wanted to say
Madison
that.
Square Garden.
We have this little thing here that we'll turn on that says we're live. But we're not live.
Hey, Landon, what do we share? A lot of people probably know who can see in there. Presented to Strictly Apple for passing 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations, Landon.
Thank you.
Explain to us what that is.
This little
shopping bag. It doesn't stand for Strictly Apple, actually.
It's a Shopify milestone. They send certain orders to you or certain trophies, I guess you call them.
It's kind of like a plaque.
Yeah, and whenever you hit a certain amount of orders, they will send you a little tiny trophy saying, like, great job on your orders. This specific one's 10,000. Wow. The next one is like 100,000 orders. So we're pushing towards that one. Definitely not there yet, but that was something that we got a while back, and
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd never heard about it before.
I haven't either.
But
it just sent me an email that said, you've been eligible for a Shopify milestone thing. So,
and you're like, get out of town. What is that?
So it was cool. You know, we've only been doing this for about 18 months. So it's been pretty cool.
That is cool.
I love it. Okay, so we're going to break down. First of all, you've gotten through the holiday season through Cyber Monday.
Correct.
The first holiday of the holiday season. But Christmas is right around the corner. No shopping plug, but what are the big things right now? What have you seen in the shopping trends through Black Friday, through that whole shebang of an era that people are looking for this Christmas? What if people are listening to this? What should they get their loved ones?
So there's a lot of different things you can get on our website. We still have like the stocking stuffers section and things of that nature. But you can also...
What are good stocking stuffers?
Oh, man. We've actually sold quite a bit, whether it's an Apple Pencil.
Yep.
We have charging pack bundles.
You know what's always on the list for the kids?
What's that?
Everyone has their own... Every year, everyone gets their own charger and long cord. Yes. And it never works out that way.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it never goes that way.
But it's an easy thing, too.
Yeah. It's an easy thing, and it's used every single day.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
iPads and iPhones straight to the charger.
Yep. And those are good things to stuff inside of a stocking for sure.
Yep.
We also have, we have still a lot of them left. A Mophie, we bought a bunch of them a while ago. But Mophie Power Station Pro, it charges your devices, it charges your MacBook, iPad, everything on the go.
Yep.
Has a USB input, USB-C output. USB-C, USB-C input and output, so you can charge it, and it fast chargers. Yeah. It's a very good device. Those are, I think we have them for like $90 or something like that. That's a great stocking stuffer to put in there.
Heck yeah.
Everybody, when it comes to electronics, chargers and cords and plugs and power adapters, you're always going to use them. It's not like a weird gift. Yeah, it's something you always use. So
no, awesome. But if you could pick one item from what people are shopping from, for what would it be?
Right now, we're selling a ton of the 13-inch MacBook Air.
Okay.
We have been selling. We've got a really good deal going on, and I don't know how much longer they'll last, but they are the 2020 MacBook Air. $369 is what they're going for. For Black Friday, we had some, like a doorbuster deal at $309 for only like 10 devices. But then we also have some of our M1s. For like $500, which is a really, really good deal. Everything's 100% guaranteed for a year, and then chargers and payment plans and everything else available. So, MacBooks are always a good thing to get people. Or iPads. I mean, the whole 9 yards. We have stuff from super inexpensive to super expensive.
Right on.
I mean, you can get an iPad for $89, or you can get an iPad for $1,989.
Well, today, when you're listening to this, today is Friday. So happy Friday.
Yes.
We are going to have our first ever Strictly Apple Talk Fun Fact Friday.
Fun Fact Friday.
Because there's nothing like going into the office or going into that social party after the office in the evening and say, hey, did you know?
Yes.
It's a party starter.
And Christmas parties are coming up. If you haven't had yours yet, you're probably having it in the next 14 days.
Get in that ugly sweater. Learn some Strictly Apple facts.
Exactly.
Right?
Start an argument.
Yeah, so we're going to go through a couple of these. I bet you didn't know. And
it's the holidays.
If you did know these, let me know. And if you have even cooler facts, comment down below. But do you guys know what Apple's first logo was? This is a good one. You should know.
No,
I didn't know.
I have no idea.
Apple's first logo was Isaac Newton himself.
Yes, and it was a tree after that.
Before the iconic bitten Apple logo, Apple's first logo depicted Isaac Newton sitting under an apple tree, symbolizing knowledge and discovery.
That's what it was.
Seen
Yes.
this. Yes.
Yes.
It's like it looks like a scroll or something. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yep. Okay, so that's a good one. I bet you a lot of people didn't know, and I bet you didn't know either. Apple almost had a game console. What? Remember we were talking about gaming in Apple?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe they learned their lesson already. In 1996, Apple collaborated with Bandai to create Apple Pippin, a multimedia console designed for gaming and internet access. It flopped, selling fewer than 42,000 units.
That would be entirely different now. I think if Apple came out with a game console now, it would be different.
You think so?
An actual game console.
Have you ever seen the Pippin?
No.
Me neither.
Not even.
But I would also say that
Apple did have a camera
might
too,
not
didn't
even
they?
do a game console. They just say, here's a controller and here's Apple TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They put gaming into everything. If you think about it now, they put it into the
They
watch.
have a game console without having a console.
Yeah,
an app.
they put it into the watch. They put it into the phone. They put it into the Apple TV. Right? Okay. So that's a very good one, the Apple Pippin. And if you have an Apple Pippin, if you've ever seen one, comment down below as well. We'd like to know what you know about the Apple Pippin. Apple Pippin.
Apple Pippin.
You like that?
No.
Apple Pippin.
Apple Pippin.
I like it. It's popping.
It's a little weird. Obviously, it's not pop.
The
It's a
Apple
flop.
Pippin is popping.
It's a flop.
Okay, so Apple's trash can Mac Pro was cooled like a jet engine. What? In 2013, cylindrical Mac Pro, which we have some of those here, correct?
Yes.
Featured an innovative cooling system with a single large fan designed similarly to how jet engines dissipate heat. I can't say the word. Dissipate heat.
Get rid of the heat.
Yeah, they get rid of the heat. Did you know that?
I did know, not that it was the same as a jet engine, but that it did get rid of the heat differently. But I would also like to say that that is the main issue that Mac Pro sort of went on a downhill spiral when it comes to cylinder trash can is because of the heat. They overheat.
They are heat.
They overheat.
Really?
Really bad, yeah.
Okay. So
some of them do, some of them don't.
But you can take off the core if you want to.
Yeah, they still overheat.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
fireball in there.
It's like a fireball. Fireball.
Fireball.
All right, number 5. The original iPod prototype had a rotary dial. I did not know this. So during development, Apple engineers considered a rotary wheel, like a phone dial, like for navigating the iPod, but it was scrapped for the iconic click wheel. Did you guys know that?
No.
Did they have that at all?
It was. I mean, it was a prototype.
They had one like this, right?
Oh, man, they're all like that. But it was talking about rotary dial. So you click it, you put it back, and it goes all the way back.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense that they wouldn't do that.
Right.
Why? I used rotary dial.
Well,
phones.
because what they had, here we go again. Because of what they came out with. I mean, I can see how they would want. Probably be easier to do the normal pad that they put there too.
Who is older, Microsoft or Apple?
Apple.
No, Microsoft.
Apple.
Is it really?
Apple's older than Microsoft. So Apple was founded on April 1st, 1976, while Microsoft came later on April 4th, 1975.
So it took 200 years.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Read that. Number 6.
Apple was founded April 19th, April 1st. Maybe it was a joke because it was the 1st of April.
Oh.
1976,
I didn't
while
think about
Microsoft came later on April 4th, 1975.
Doesn't make sense.
No, so I was correct.
You were correct.
Despite their rivalry, Microsoft is technically younger.
Is that right?
I mean, that's what it says. But
I'm flabbergasted by that.
What?
Yeah.
I was correct.
Yeah.
I just want to say I was right.
Okay. So fact number 7 today. The name Macintosh was inspired by a type of Apple. The Macintosh computer was named after the Macintosh Apple variety. Through the spelling was changed to avoid copyright issues with an audio equipment company. So there was no A. That was pretty cool.
Let's put an A in there.
Yeah. So it's an Apple variety.
Apple variety.
Yep. Number 8, Apple once made fashionable clothing. This is pretty cool. And I would love to get my hands on this. In the 1980s, Apple launched a clothing line called the Apple Collection, featuring colorful jackets, T-shirts, and even sneakers with the Apple logo.
Do you know that at the Apple store in California, like the main one that's next to like the Apple?
Yeah.
What do they call that place?
You got me a T-shirt from there.
Yeah. They have T-shirts and stuff that you can buy from there.
Really?
Now, it might not be a full wardrobe like they're saying here maybe, but yeah, you can do T-shirts.
That's pretty cool.
There was some hats and stuff. Expensive too, dude. $50 a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Nice though.
Bringing me back around to that, remind me again a little bit about Meta and ChatGPT. As a side note, I know we always have to do side notes in here. I may be a little ADHD. I was with my brother-in-law over the weekend. He works for Meta for Facebook in DC. Mm-hmm. And I said something. I said, well, doesn't everybody use ChatGPT every day? And he goes, actually, no. He doesn't use it. They're not allowed in Meta at work there. They have their own inner system. No, I can't ask any more about
it's
that.
probably detailed specifically with what they need.
All of his stuff is pretty tight security. Mm-hmm. It does all of that AI security stuff for Apple, so he wasn't allowed to talk about it. But they have their own GPT system, which is kind of cool.
Meta GPT.
Do you think it's going to come out?
Okay.
Conspiracy theory time.
Well, they... Do they already? So stupid. Do they already have a? Well, Meta already has their AI.
Yeah, correct.
And you can already get a lot from that.
Yeah, it's same as ChatGPT.
It's the same as ChatGPT.
Yeah. Okay. Apple's first computer sold without a case. The Apple I, hand built by Steve Wozniak, was sold as a bare circuit board for $666.66. Buyers had to provide their own case, keyboard, and monitor.
That's insane.
That's unreal.
How much was it?
$666.66.
Yeah.
Fact number 10 for you this morning, or this afternoon, however you're listening to it. Apple owns the patent for slide to unlock. Isn't that cool? Apple's slide to unlock feature, introduced in the first iPhone in 2007, was a groundbreaking innovation. They patented the design, sparking legal battles with other tech giants.
Huh.
Maybe that's why, like if Android, they do...
Which is so stupid.
But it's still swiping, but not swipe one direction. It's swipe to like unlock the pattern.
Scribble to unlock.
Scribble.
I can't stand that.
Yeah,
Make it sound childish.
There's 12 different
to
dots on the
feature.
screen. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I will say that it does make sense that Apple has literally trademarked everything they have.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with it. So it's pretty insane. But I would also say that, do you know what the GPT in ChatGPT stands for?
I knew this was going to come eventually.
No.
Wait, computing? No, that's not even. That's a C.
Let's
It's
see.
entirely wrong alphabet.
What are you, Greek?
Greek, pewter, T.
No.
No.
Just no.
Let's tell you the truth. Okay. Generative pre-trained transformer. So pretty much Optimus Prime
Ooh.
in the flesh.
Generative.
The model can generate text or other outputs. Pre-trained, the model is trained on a large amount of data before being used for specific tasks. The training helps the model learn patterns, grammar, and context. So weird about transformer. There's nothing for transformer. This is a quick Google search. This was not planned.
No.
But
So you're going to be mad.
Generative
Ask ChatGPT
pre-trained.
what ChatGPT means.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
This is GPT. What does the GPT in ChatGPT mean?
Chat with me, Transformer.
Generative pre-trained transformer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's bad. It's different. I feel like we talk a lot about ChatGPT.
We do. Maybe I was just thinking about that.
I think of AI as ChatGPT. Like
Yeah,
it's
me
not
too.
when I don't necessarily think because they got the market in the beginning, right?
And I think like a lot of boomers, not me, but a lot of boomers, if you ask them about AI, they'll say ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I am a boomer. But you just said it too. So you're a boomer.
No, I'm not.
17-year-old boomer.
17-year-old boomer.
You asked Google. I asked ChatGPT.
I thought he was getting ready to
what
say you look like a boomer. You look like a boomer.
So you're talking about you I asked Google what ChatGPT meant. What did you
And
do?
I asked ChatGPT what ChatGPT stands for, and it's Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. So essentially the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing. It's exactly.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, that's the same thing. But that's all good.
Yeah.
I would say that, they work together.
All right, so going on to Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas because we are getting there. And I was supposed to make, my birthday is coming up.
Yes.
By the time you're hearing this, what day is it today?
Today is going to be the 26th.
No, when you're hearing this today.
Oh, when you're hearing this today.
Yeah.
That is a loaded question for me currently. It should be the 6th.
Okay.
December
so,
6th.
Yeah, so my birthday's on the 10th, and Christmas is on the 25th.
I have you down, Alex.
Do you?
Don't worry.
Woo!
I have you down.
Okay,
You're in the
so
calendar.
besides that, anything on your guys' wish list for Christmas?
Oh.
Okay, so I just went on a trip to DC, and I had to get a new, what do you call them? Battery.
Bottle?
Battery.
Oh, nope.
a new a new battery
Okay.
to get me by because we got the Mophie.
Yep.
We can only split it so many ways. They had a very, very good sale at a place. I got an Ankler.
Okay.
You ever heard of Ankler?
Ankler or anchor?
Ankler. With the L. Wait.
Anchor, A-N-K-E-R?
Are you guys asking me or telling me?
I'm asking you which one it is.
I'm not sure.
Anchor is
It's a big A,
A-N-K-E-R.
a big A, a big N, and a big K.
What did you say?
Anchor is a big A-N-K-E-R.
Okay, so
That's how you spell it.
Anchor. A-N-C-H-O-R.
That's
Anchor.
a totally different Anchor. Anchor
well-
brand of spelling is A-N-K-E-R.
Well, in my defense, I didn't know.
But you just corrected me. You're spelling the word anchor correctly.
Yeah.
But A-N-K-E-R.
But that was funny. He goes, "Wait a minute." But in my defense, I really didn't know.
did know.
Okay, so I got an Anchor. Pretty cool. A little different than the Mophie. It doesn't have as much charging power as the Mophie. Like it doesn't get up in wattage.
Yep.
But it has more sustenance. It's got more. I don't know what you call them. Amperages.
Gravy.
Gravy. It's got more gravy in there, and we love gravy. So- what Apple products do you guys want this year? If you,
I'll let you go.
yeah,
I don't want to
Because
go
I
first.
can't really answer that.
Why?
he's got a lot here.
Okay.
Got quite a few, man.
I don't know.
Whether it be upgrade or brand new, what would you like? What is in Jonathan's world?
I think I want a MacBook Pro, like a really dope one,
Like a beast?
decked out, yeah, like
Like this sucker?
yeah, pretty much. I
Okay.
think that would be awesome.
So he's planning on stealing my MacBook.
No,
That's what I heard.
That or I think some why can't I think of the name of them?
Beats?
No,
Max?
uh,
AirPod Max?
AirPod Maxes. I think some of those would be fire.
Those are nice.
Those are really cool.
Yeah. You know what we had come in and it came around the holidays was we actually got 110 pair of not AirPods, 110 set of Beats Solo 3.
You know, that brings me to a really good question while I'm thinking about it. We will get back to your wish list, Jonathan. I apologize. Santa
That's
is right
He
around the
is
corner.
coming.
Yeah, see, have you been good this year?
I hope.
Oh, no. I talked
He
to
just
the
stuttered.
mom.
I talked to the mom. She knows. She knows. We'll put you on that good naughty list. Anyway, things that you get in the shop for trade-ins that we don't normally see.
Things that we get in the shop?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like buybacks that you're just like, man, we have not seen one of the, like not too long ago when we got those, we got the Pro speakers and the subwoofer.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
That were circa 24.
Yeah. So we just did some business sold us like 150 pieces of MacBooks, iPhones, the whole 9 yards. And we weren't going to do the buyback because they had Windows stuff and with that, and we don't typically work with that. But I said, if we can make a good price on the Windows stuff.
I did see that.
Yeah, so we got some screens, and we still have them sitting over there. Some like curved screens that are just regular monitors. And then we also had, there was like 50 pieces of Windows computers and stuff that they said, if you want the Apple, you got to get this too, which makes sense. It's a deal.
They want to buy it in bulk.
So we grabbed it all. We were able to, get rid of the Windows stuff. And then, we went through and got all the pieces of
When was the last time that somebody traded in something that you personally wanted in your personal collection?
The last time we got something,
you're
like,
I'm taking that.
That's typical. So what I do is I typically will trade out for stuff whenever I know that I can sell my device for more than what we got that for. Even if it's a break-even scenario, my idea is, I can upgrade to something else, break even, and then you're not really paying for anything. The only Apple device we technically really ever pay for is going to be my iPhone when I get it every year. And we do the unboxing and stuff. This watch, this Black Ultra watch, I got mine and sold it, and then I upgraded to this one.
Yep.
Just because we got a really good deal on these. I typically will also run with a blacklisted phone, or not blacklisted phone, blacklisted watch.
Yeah.
If it's blacklisted, it can't be a carrier. If it can't be used on a carrier, I won't sell it because it's not. You can't do that. But I'll use it because I don't use cellular. It doesn't really matter to me. But typically, that was probably the last thing. I have an M3 Pro MacBook, and that also was. Somebody sold it to us, and then I got it. And if M4 comes in 6 months or something like that, I'll trade to that one and then sell that one, type of deal. So as long as and I don't even need that, to be honest.
That's what I was going to ask you. What would be one device, an Apple device that would come in that you'd be like, no, it's mine, no matter what, and which you don't normally do, but you're like, dude, I got to have that. That's mine.
The only thing that I would really want to trade it out now would be, I would trade my MacBook to like the M4, which I still don't need it. I don't. Right. I wouldn't be worried too much
I always
about
say that about this. I'm like, I don't need it at all.
Yeah.
But you're just like,
I might as well have it. It's nice to have a fast car just in case there's a race.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that logic.
Yeah. That was a really good one.
Nice.
I like that. I like that. Good. You must have gotten that from your younger brother.
I don't have a younger brother.
I mean, older brother.
I am the younger brother.
You are the youngest?
I'm the baby.
Why did I think that your brother was younger than you?
I don't know where that
It's the fast speed.
The fast speed?
Yeah. Dude, his car is crazy. It's always good to have It's always good to have a fast MacBook in case there is a race, though.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Depending on what you want, but I think I'm pretty set on Apple devices. Yep. I don't really have an issue with any of them.
Now, okay, you say that now, but my whole Apple car thing, here we go again. If they came out with an Apple car, would you get it?
Physical car, no.
Why?
I mean, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. It depends. They're not going to, though.
They're going to.
Apple's not going to come out of the car. They're not going to come out of the car. There's so much.
They came out with the Pippin.
And it failed.
42,000.
They came out with the Vision Pro.
But I'd still be one of the 42,000 that got it.
Apple is expecting to sell 700,000 pair of the Vision Pro. You know how many they sold?
How many?
6. No, I'm joking.
I was like,
sold 400,000. So only
that's still a lot, dude. That is so much.
You know how much they probably spent on trying
to break even? They probably had to sell a million of them.
If they had 700,000 that they planned on selling, and 400,000 sold. That's half. And these things are $3,500 each.
What's the price of it now?
$3,500
out of Apple.
I mean, yes.
When do you think they'll go down in price?
I think they'll make a different model. I don't even know if they'll
just restart completely.
But you know what's crazy about that too? And this is just to tell you how big the internet is. The Pippin, like you just said, was 40,000 units.
Yeah.
This is 10 times that, and it's still half of what they thought.
How do they make those numbers?
I guess it would be just like evaluations on how many devices they typically sell around this.
That makes sense.
So like, the iPhone, they're like, okay, we're going to sell 10 million of these iPhones in the first year or whatever that number is. So they'd be like, okay, we did this last year, we did this year before. There's an average.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes there's a wait. Sometimes there's not.
Yeah. Another good question I was thinking about just not too long ago was Apple coming out with a social media network. Do you think they'll ever do that? of their own?
No.
Even if they bought out, because they could buy out somebody.
Here's the thing with Apple. They stay in their lane. They'll put their hands out, but if they get slapped, they just put it back in their lane. But everything in their lane is mint. It's like top of the line.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're...
Some would differ.
Yeah, some would differ. But, I don't know if they will ever go outside of the Apple...
I don't see why they wouldn't, though.
I'm surprised.
To have it like priority core in there. I mean, they already have, if you think about it, they already have one, iMessage.
That is true.
Yeah.
Because only they can do stuff with it. And if you think about it even further, they're making it animated stickers.
So would they do
They're
something
making-
just for Apple that has, it's like in iMessage, but you can scroll and see other people's feeds and stuff like that?
Yeah. Like see what they're
It
doing
would be,
socially.
so it would be like Messenger.
What if
iMessage would turn into Messenger and they would have their own.
But what if you went into like, okay, so you can see where your friends are if you share your location, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm a big stickler on. I don't do that. I'll have devices and like Apple tags for my children. But if you think about it, you go into Apple and it's kind of like, I've seen it before. I don't have Snapchat, but you can see where people are and you see like their little emoji and then what they're up to.
Ghost mode. That's what you turn on ghost mode.
Is that what it's
I
called?
have ghost mode on.
Yeah. So you can see what they're doing. So what if you went into your Apple Maps, looking around, and these people are, oh, look, they're getting ready to cross the road right there. And then they have their status about what they're doing. That's possible.
It could. Now, it depends on if you want that on or not. Like if I want people following me, like on Snapchat or even my personal location, only a few people have it.
Yeah.
I just don't want people to see where I am all the time.
Yeah, same here.
But if certain people, I'll be like, yeah, just in
Do you
case.
share your location?
With like on Find My? Yeah. My mom and dad have it, and
What
I
about
have
friends?
theirs. Yeah, there's a few friends. There's a select few.
I think it's a little different. Not everybody's a creeper.
Right.
Like now, it's just like they're there.
Let's see.
If you're not supposed to be there, don't be there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I have my sister, four of my best friends, and my mom, and my dad, and my cousins who live in Florida. But
Another feature that I thought
so
about.
I guess I kind of a lot.
I was just trying to ping you. Another feature that I was don't you put that out there. I also a feature that I was thinking about not too long ago was this hearing background sounds. Do you guys ever do those?
No. What
Where,
is that? Explain what that is.
Okay, so
Explain what that is.
like live listening speakers, background sounds. So if you click on it, I have in my control setting, but like dark noise. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Hold 1 second, please. I think my Bluetooth's on. That's why. Okay, so like, I can't get it to work right now. I can have background noises for calming effects. Like it could be noises, ocean, dark noise, ocean, rain, and you can just sit there. It's fine to find tranquility.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Thought about it over the weekend because I sleep with a fan at nighttime.
Oh,
went to DC.
essential. Have to.
Yeah, I slept with the fan, and DC we didn't have one, so I'm like looking for different ways. And people are like, "Oh, that's what they make YouTube." And then I thought about it. I'm like, I didn't even get into that. So
You know what I liked Apple to bring up, and this is I guess sort of a off the mode thing, and they might have this. Does Apple have sleep noise things?
Like white noise.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
that's what that is.
Yeah,
Oh, we should have said that. I didn't even realize that.
yeah, that's what that is.
Because I normally
It's
go
in
to
your control center.
music.
Yeah.
And then play sleep noise.
Yeah, you can add it into your control center.
I didn't even know that. That's
It's
good.
called background noises.
See, you learn something new every day. I'm glad we had this.
Right.
I'll have to do that. But I will say that's all I really use that for. That's a good thing to use overall.
Yeah. No, I like it.
So
This has been Friday, Strictly Apple Talk.
an eventful talk.
An eventful talk.
As always.
Yeah. Wait, a lot of stuff. Sorry about the all over the place, but that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Apple is
Dipping
all
and
over the
diving.
place. Dipping and diving. Strictly Apple Talk. This has been episode number 13. My name's Alex,
I'm Landon.
And I'm Jonathan.
and we are out. Everybody have a great weekend.
Talk to you soon.